Digging deeper into Virginia's politics, I spoke with Professor Larry Sabato, director of the Center of Politics with the University of Virginia. Here's what he had to say about everything from voter priorities to the Loudoun County School Board elections and whether he thinks Governor Glenn Youngkin will make a run for the presidency. When it comes to Virginia voters, we know the economy, women's reproductive rights, crime, mental health, all of those are top of mind this year. But is there one topic in particular you think that might be pivotal?
Oh, I think it absolutely is reproductive rights. This is something that has animated the Democratic base and has caused many Democrats who didn't participate in the 2021 election when Glenn Youngkin won the governorship to realize that the stakes are high, and if the Republicans get both houses of the legislature, already having governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, they'll control everything and can set any rules they want on abortion.
In terms of those rumors swirling for a 2024 presidential bid around Governor Youngkin, we've seen him avoid the question by saying that he's focused on this year's state elections. But if you had a crystal ball, what do you think?
Well, he's enjoying the attention. That's the one thing we can be sure of. Personally, I think it's absurd for someone who is serving in his first public office, never having run before, a year and a half in public office, to be talking about running for president. And incidentally, a good chunk of Republicans feel exactly the same way, as if Governor Youngkin is not just playing for attention and is actually interested in running for president. He has to win both houses of the legislature. He really wouldn't have a leg to stand on in jumping into the race late if he wasn't able to carry the legislature completely.
Voters will be selecting new members for the Loudoun County School Board. All 9 seats are up for grabs, and we've seen the board at the center of national and local controversy. Can you kind of put this in perspective in terms of why these local elections matter so much?
We've all learned that school board races are much more important than we used to think. They were low-profile races, and often you didn't even know who was running until you got into the polling place or looked at your ballot. Well, it turns out that all these controversial social issues that Youngkin and others have been pushing end up being implemented potentially at the school board level. So they have become quite partisan. Now you are seeing amounts of money spent in a single race for school board that we used to see only for high-profile legislative seats.